I figured I'd make a new video because it's been a while since I've made one. Just to do a quick update. This tooth here is really loose. It's a lot better now than it was before, but it was really loose. And this tooth was really crowded way behind the one next to it. And it has moved away all the way. Like, I don't even think they're hardly touching anymore. And then this tooth was crowded behind this tooth, and this tooth has moved over, and now there's a gap between those two teeth, so that's pretty amazing. I've been back to the orthodontist once. We put in a thicker wire up here, but we left this alone because that tooth was so loose, and Dr. Sharp didn't want to touch it, thankfully, because it hurt pretty bad. And then my other teeth have all shifted that direction, so it's kind of annoying to look at. They were more centered, and now they're all off to this side, which, you know, I'm going to have these things for 4 years, so I'm not worried that, you know, that isn't going to be corrected. So, but I have noticed that with those teeth, they're now starting to be more level, where before the two ones in here were much higher than all the rest of them. So that is fixing too. So that's pretty awesome. There's been a lot of changes for 6 weeks as far as I'm concerned. 6 weeks, 7 weeks, 6, I don't know. Nothing else much going on otherwise. It's just we're gonna add that gap and that gap, and we're gonna work on those. I go in on May 18th, and then we're gonna start closing those up and bringing these teeth back. So, you know, I'm pretty excited. It's been really hard to chew because I only have that molar and that molar. Those are the only two ones I have, and so it's been hard to chew back there, while I only have a couple there as well. I have them all the way back here, but not on this side. And I chew on this side. I don't chew on this side ever. And I have two crowns back here, so chewing over there just feels weird anyway, because, you know, they're not my teeth. So, but otherwise, you know, everything's moving along. I definitely can tell, you know, every couple of days a different one in my mouth hurts or whatever. And I haven't had much, except for the first week or so, I haven't had much problems with the insides of my mouth rubbing against my braces, or my tongue, since, you know, after that first week. But just recently, in the past 5 days or so, there's been an increase. I've got some blisters both inside my cheeks and on my tongue. So I don't know why all of a sudden that's become bothersome again, but and I'm trying not to use dental wax. You know, if I don't have to put the wax on, I'm not. I'd like to build up the calluses so that eventually this won't, you know, keep bothering me. But other than that, you know, everything's going fine. I did, I don't know what the name of it is, like Super Floss or something. Oral-B makes it. I don't know, it comes in a pack. You open up the bag and you pull them out in a big strip, and it's got the thick, you know, starter that you can thread. I absolutely hate those things. Absolutely. They aren't cheap, and I bought a box of them, and I used one like twice, and I was like, no way. I hate those things. But I have gotten really efficient with the floss threader. I mean, I'm like, the first day I'm like, oh my god, this is gonna take forever, and, you know, I'm I'm gonna give up flossing because this whole thing sucks. But now I can just do it, and I can practically do it with my eyes closed, and all is good. So I guess when you do it enough, I've got a little system down, I guess. But that is all. I have noticed that I do have an issue with clenching my teeth all of a sudden, especially when I'm sleeping. I've never done that before, and I do it during the day. I try not to, and when I'm consciously aware that I'm doing it, I make myself stop, but sometimes I don't even know that I'm doing it. But I don't know why at all. But I guess that's something that I'll have to speak with somebody about. I see my orthodontist before I see anybody. I see my orthodontist, and then I see my hygienist, and then I see my orthodontist again probably a couple times, and then my periodontist. But as far as I know, I don't have to see my dentist for anything anytime soon. Well, that's not true, actually, because this tooth here, because it was crowded behind the other tooth, for as long as, they have been for 20-something years, it was hard to take care of. So, it looks like it's going to need, because it's really misshapen, so I'll probably need to get a little filling in there, and make it look, good. Maybe not right now, anytime soon, maybe after the braces come off, but I don't know. I'll make another video after the 18th of May, when I see the orthodontist again next. But otherwise, I'm done babbling, because I'm sure you're all sleeping, so you can feel free to wake up now.